Hi everyone, let's talk about our key takeaways from week 4 and review the online learning experiences that you will participate in this week. First of all, in class we talked about the value of planning, recording ourselves as teachers, and reflecting on how we can improve. Remember, mistakes are a part of the learning process. So this week, as I review your written lesson, I will give you plenty of feedback to improve and adjust your lesson before implementation. In class, we collaborated with classmates and saw how a teacher collaborated to review a video and gain insight about her practice. Keep in mind the valuable lessons you learned and be sure to review the additional resources and materials in the weekly folder. In the Week 4 folder, you have access to our class presentation, as always. You'll also find several readings and videos on using video to improve practice and how to record yourself. Remember, this is a large part of your grade, 20%, so you're going to want to be sure that you have a recording that will allow you to review, reflect, and improve upon your practice. The second topic we covered this week was digital citizenship. We began to explore the various components of digital citizenship, and you all made some predictions about each of the 8 categories to determine which lessons you thought teachers should teach within each of the categories. Then we took some time to explore each of those 8 areas in depth and collaborate on a graphic organizer. Your ideas are still here, recorded on our Google Doc. We'll continue to explore this topic in future classes, and I'll pay specific attention to the questions that you've posed as a class on what you're interested in learning more about for each of the respective domains. In the meantime, you're going to dig a little deeper in this week's assignments to understand how teachers teach digital citizenship and how they model best practices. We looked at the scope and sequence according to Common Sense Education, but you'll get to explore some lessons in action and evaluate them using a rubric for this week's assignments. Be sure to read more about the ISTE standards and modeling digital citizenship in this week's readings before entering the Week 4 assignments. Let's take a moment to review the assignments in detail. First, you're going to submit the second part of your lesson plan, Monday of week 5. You have a written lesson plan, and I've given you review. You should finalize this written lesson plan and make any modifications as I suggested before you implement. Think about the materials that you'll need and the timeline for the activities that you're going to implement and record. Remember, this will be recorded for your review and final reflection, Part 4. Be sure to carefully review the scoring rubric and expectations for this assignment, as it is your first major assignment for the course. The second assignment for this week is a video analysis. As promised, you're going to take a closer look at digital citizenship by selecting 3 of the videos in the list below. You will watch the video and you will use the graphic organizer for lesson analysis and evaluation to score each of the videos on the quality of modeling and implementation in regard to digital citizenship. Finally, in week 4, I have one last item for you, a check-in survey to evaluate how I'm doing and what you think of the course so far. This is anonymous and I will use it to make adjustments. It's a formative assessment for me and the course so that I can make improvements and help you learn from the halfway point on. Enjoy the week 4 assignments, and remember, everything is due Monday by noon of week 5.